back to the channel. My name is Luna and this is the Luna Galaxy. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you a tour of a retail build that I have done and also do a little walkthrough of the DLC Get to Work. I talk a lot about Get to Work in my live streams. When people ask me what are some of my favorite DLCs, Get to Work is honestly usually in my top 5. And this one is very dear and near to me because I actually tied in a couple of DLCs to make this one special build. So the build that we're looking at is called the Witch's Brew. This build specifically is tied in with my Coven of Spellcasters that I created with Realm of Magic DLC that came out. So with Get to Work, you have the ability not only to physically take your sim to a specific job, like say the detective job. You can take your sim out to actually go to that job. You can actually build your own retail stores. And when it says retail stores, it is not defined by one type of retail store. If you can put it in the building and set it for sale, it could be that type of retail store. So the Witch's Brew is a witch apothecary shop that is run by a coven of best friends, witches that are of the elements earth, air, fire, and water, which you can check out their individual cast creations that I have created for them earlier on last year. But I don't think I ever really went into detail of this build. And this is a build that I really wanted to show off. I haven't played with the family, well, the coven yet, but I am really happy with this build that I've done. I actually chose to put this in Strangerville, in that location where that library was at, simply because it honestly has a beautiful feel of downtown. And when I built this Witch's Brew, I had this vision of it's an older building. These women bought it and they added their witchy vibe to it, made it very elegant but creepy, but everyone was interested. And it really just fit in with this downtown feel of Strangerville. So that's why I chose the central location of this area. Like personally, like Strangerville has its things going on, but I honestly really love the world, especially when you come down to the library was here, and it just has that downtown, like this building's old, it just has that vibe to it that I like. Now one thing I'm gonna fix, I don't know what's going on with oh actually no, I thought that was matching, but maybe it's not. We won't worry about it. All right, so we're going to go on in. I have with me currently is Eden Palmer, to show off the beautiful build that we have. So let's head right in through our lovely doors, and I will show you everything that I have set up. I used a lot of paranormal, the paranormal pack as well. And then you can find this build in the gallery. You can find it with non-CC, and then I uploaded a CC version because there were specific things that I got that I wanted to sell. So you can find this in the gallery with no CC. So when you first walk in, it gives you the witch vibe. You can instantly walk in and tell that, hey, I can buy some magic stuff here, all right? So when we first walk into the left, you can find a range of voodoo dolls. There's a couple potions, some books, a couple of plants from Strangerville. And then we also have some witches hats, some glass balls, voodoo dolls, some ghost orb things that you can get here. So it has a group of things that you can get. I was trying to think of the word I was trying to think of. All right, and then to the right, we have some candles, some more crystals. We have our cash register, some ghost dolls that you can buy, and really a lot of potions. Right now, I think the potions disappeared on me. Let's go back down. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, the potions disappeared because I put them up on... I had a bunch of potions here, but I listed them on Plopsy because I couldn't have them sitting out, so that's why they are no longer on the table, which is fine. I'll probably add some more, some of these on the table, but she's selling some of her potions on Plopsy as well. So some of the potions I was able to sell. I don't know why this one I was able to put out and sell, but the other ones I had to list on Plopsy. So that's fine, which I can get some more of those and put those out and kind of show you what I was talking about there. But yeah, there's a couple of things back here. And then we have a couple of voodoo dolls, and I have some wands. And these are some crystals and some candles that I individually marked for sale. Some more books, some more crystals, some of our little ghost things there. I think that's a cookbook. which is handy. And then we have a nice little magic pot. We have some brooms. Back here is where you can find all your witchy books that you could possibly need, whether you want to come and sit down and read or grab some books that you would like to purchase. This is probably my favorite area back here because I love going through witchy books and finding tarot cards and all the different cards and things that you can get. So usually if I go to any type of witch shop, I love heading over to the books. Here's another stack of books that you can purchase, and then also another crystal ball. And then back here, you can come back for a little seance, you know, if you want to really get a private reading or, you know, talk to some ancestors. And this is where the girls may come as well. I haven't built their house exactly yet, but I did want to add this little area back here for when customers want to come in and get their own little crystal ball reading. So one thing that I want to show you is, like, yes, this is a retail build. I want to show you how you can make these items that you purchase available for sale. So when you go in, you have to buy a retail store. When you can build it, make sure your settings are set to retail, and then make sure you have the money, grab your SIM. And what you're going to do, you're going to go to this cash register over here, and then it would have an option of buy a retail store. And when you click on that buy a retail store, it will take you to the map, and then you'll have to go to the map and go click on the store that you're wanting to buy. And when you purchase it, it'll bring you to the shop, and then you can start setting things for sale. So when you have items out, you're going to click on them, and it's going to say right there, set for sale. And that's all you have to do. You have to go through and just set things for sale that you want people to actually go in and purchase, and then it's done. So say we were back here and we ended up not wanting one of these brooms for sale. So we would click on it and just set it not for sale. And now it's no longer for sale. But of course, we do want this to sell, so we're going to set that for sale. And then it'll tell you the name of it and then how much it cost. And stuff like that if you hover over it. That is one expensive broom. So you can literally go through and set everything you want for sale. Some of these debug items you cannot set for sale. I'm not exactly sure why, but just some of them, like that crystal, I can't. This one I can only do collect. The resource has already been collected. Those little ones I can't. And like I said, there were some of the potions that I had set out that I cannot put for sale. So let's see, actually, if we can find those and see if we can put him back out here just for aesthetically pleasing. the aesthetic of pleasing my visual mind to have those bottles out there. But I did set them up for Plopsy, so she will be able to sell them. Now, I went to my gallery because I actually went through the debug of the DLC and put a bunch of the items in a room. If you did not know that, I did this with a couple of the DLCs. I did this with the Witchcraft Clutter, and I've done it with another one, and I cannot remember. Okay, I think I need to put this... Oh, will it let me put it upstairs? It says I have insufficient funds. Oh, I can't put that down right now. Okay, we'll just have to... I have to go back into play mode to get the funds. I didn't put enough money into the funds of the store. So, if you want your store to have a specific amount of money, say we want our store to have 10,000 simoleons, we are going to transfer that money into all right, so we want to do from household, and we want to put it into our store. So we're going to put 10,000 simoleons, confirm transfer. So that's how you would put money into your store from your household funds. That's one thing I forgot. So you can keep your money separate from your actual income and your household income into your store income. Now, I don't normally pay much attention to that. And this is still, all right, this is $45,126 for this room. So we are going to transfer some more money, all right, from our household to our current, and we'll just do 50,000 simoleons, transfer. So now our store has 62,500 simoleons. So there is a little gameplay where you pay attention to your income to your store. So if you want to keep your store income separate from your house income, if you want to see how much you're actually making in your store compared to, Am I losing money in my store? And there's also something cool that you can do when you get the cash register going. You can set sales, you can set certain things that you want to run for advertising and stuff like that. All right, so I'm going to grab a couple of these potions. I'm going to show you how I had this set up. So I had a couple potions just hanging out on the table here. Let's grab this one. And there was no rhyme and reason to what potions I was grabbing. I was just grabbing potions. And are we floating? I feel like we're floating. Okay, there we go. That one is actually attached to the table, so that's fine. There we go. All right, no rhyme or reason, just grabbing different colors of potions, not really looking to see what they are. But like I said, I couldn't sell some of these, and I don't know why exactly. Except that one brown one was for sale. I guess I could check and see what that brown one was, to why it specifically could be for sale, and my other ones couldn't. But you can't sell them on Plopsy. So now you know, if you do have a spellcaster that makes potions, you can have an online apothecary shop if you wanted to. So that actually is kind of cool, if that's something that you would be interested in and wanted to do. I think I grabbed all the colors. I already had a brown one down there, actually. When the OCD gets the best of you, right there. But yeah, I think I had all the colors, but this is fine. Whoops. I thought I had it. Oops. Okay, so that's how I had it with all of that on there. So we'll go back to our build mode. And so now we have the tour of that. And I did not go upstairs. There is an upstairs. Actually, I need to sell this room, don't I? I just wanted the upstairs simply because I wanted to have the upstairs feel without having the actual upstairs. I wanted the building to look large, but I didn't want to actually build upstairs, so that's why that's upstairs. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit my live mode and hit play, because when you have everything set for sale, and so I'm going to show you right here. See, it doesn't give me that option to sell these potions, but I can sell them on Plopsy. But when you sell them on Plopsy, they do go into your inventory, and when they sell, you go from there. But we're going to have those there for aesthetically pleasing situations. So you have to have a cash register. And so when you click on this cash register, this is where you can set your prices. So right now, everything is at a 25% markup. We could do a sale with a 15% markup, all the way up to a pricey 50% markup, or exorbitant 100% markup. So we're gonna keep it at, actually, let's keep it at a 25% markup for now. And then from there, you can do employee uniforms. You can assign uniforms or design your own uniforms. You can toggle the sale tag. You can sell the store, open the store, manage your employees, transfer retail funds, or purchase advertising. So when you go to purchase advertising, you can do a long-term web campaign, a short-term television ad, a short-term web campaign, or a long-term, did I say long-term television ad? I think I did. So let's do a short-term television ad. And I think you can do more than one. Let's do a long-term web campaign. So she's going to go over here and set up the web campaign. So if you want to run the store by yourself, you can run the store by yourself. Or you can hire employees. When you hire employees, you can set what they're wearing. As I showed you, you can do the uniforms, you can design them or set them yourself, or you can hire people. So it gives you a random people that you can hire. It tells you if they're good at sales, if they're good at physical, and if they're good at fixing things. So you can go by like their skill level, and the higher they are in skills, the more they're going to want per hour. So if you want a sim to hire, you would just click on them, and then you would click hire, and then they would show up there. From here, you can promote them, demote them, or go ahead and fire them. We're actually going to go ahead and start running the store by ourselves. And I'm going to show you how that runs. Sometimes I like having an employee and sometimes I don't. When you do have an employee, you can click on them and you can have them clean, restock, or check out people. I actually like playing as my own sim. If it does start getting crowded, I will go ahead and hire someone. But as of right now, I'm going to go in and just play just as her. If I wanted to, I think I can bring in one of my other people that I live with. Okay, so Miku is here, and Miku is also in our household. And I believe everyone that lives in the household owns this. So I honestly don't need to hire anyone because I have Miku working here as well because she lives in the household. I don't know why she's asleep on the bench. Okay, let's bring her over here. I'm like, where is she? She's asleep on the bench. She invited her over and she didn't want to come in. So when you click on your customers, you go over and you greet them. So we're gonna go greet this customer. Miku is here. So since we have an entire coven that runs this, I could bring all 4 of them in, and then they could be the employees themselves. Or you can hire your own employees. So let's have her. Alright, so she is talking at... We can ask this customer to leave if we wanted to. Which, I don't know if we want to have kids in the store or not. We're going to have her greet her. Let me see, who else is here? Alright, we're going to have her greet that customer. And then I might bring the other 4 here as well. Just because there's a lot of people here, actually. Alright, so we're going to bring Veronica here. And we're going to go ahead and bring Sheena here. So Sheena's going to help out in the store. Actually, they're all going to help out in the store to make this a lot easier. Alright, so... Oh! New personality trait. We're not going to do that right now. Alright, so I want to talk to a customer that's already been greeted. So we can see other options of what you guys can do. Alright, so we've already greeted this customer. So, we can go through and click on retail, and then we can answer questions for them. So now we're going to sit here and answer their questions because they are a customer. And then, what is she doing? Alright, so she's talking to a customer as well. So now we're going to go to close the deal. So apparently she actually wants to buy something. So we're going to have her close the deal. And then we will get a notification that she has something that she wants to purchase. Alright, so let's... Retail. Discuss shopping preferences. This kid apparently... See if we can close the deal on that one. I don't know if closing the deal worked yet. I don't think it did. So, let's find our retail and answer questions. When somebody wants to buy something, something will show over their head that they're ready to purchase. Alright, that kid was not... You know, it was fine. He didn't want to buy anything. Tried to close the deal, didn't work. Let's discuss shopping preferences. Alright, so this kid is actually ready to purchase. Look at that. Kid's ready to buy something. So a shopping cart shows up over their head, and then we're going to click on Ring Up Customer. So she's going to go over to them and finish out their deal. Alright, what is she scared of? Alright, let's see if we can talk to her, possibly. I don't know what's going on with her. Alright, so Miku is over here, and she's finishing out this sale. So this is what it looks like when you're finishing out a sale. She's going to get out her notepad. Shockingly, you don't actually use the cash register for anything besides opening and managing your store. The Sims actually just use a handheld and check them out. Alright, so he actually bought the item that was sitting there. And so he got a familiar orb. And it told us it sold for 312 simoleons. So when you sell an item, it shows like that. And then at the end of the day, you can click on it and just restock it. Alright, I thought I saw someone else was ready to check out. And we're going to grab her. And then we're going to have her ring up customer. Everyone is scared around here for whatever reason. I don't know what they're scared of. I really don't. Like, maybe it's because it's in Strangerville. Maybe that's why. Alright, so we have a customer that's ready. Ring up customer. There's a lot more people here than I expected. So many more people here than I had expected to come in. What is she out here doing? My Sims are losing their mind. That's what's happening. So the store is running really well. We're getting another sale. So anytime that we're ready to look at see what our store is doing, you can click on that cash register. It'll tell you the items sold, how much your outgoing costs are, and then your sales profit. We haven't replaced anything, so we don't have an outgoing cost yet. But when we start replacing stuff, it'll start telling us, hey, do we need to up our prices to make sure that's balanced or keep it where it is? So that's actually really nice. Oh, and when you don't realize it, someone can get mad. All right, if it ever turns red, then they are about to leave and they've been waiting too long. So, oh, she started cooking. Well, this is a good demonstration that our witches are going to be giving us. She is starting a little potion here. And she's going to show that off for us. All right, let's see if we can talk to her over in the corner, answer her questions. It looks like she might be interested in buying something. All right, so we just had 2 sales. She's really trying. Wait, did she? Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right, let's throw that away. Do we have any other customers that we haven't talked to? Sometimes I feel like the customers are just here to stand around, because no matter how often or when you try to talk to them, and they don't really do anything. And it's like, so are you here to buy something, or what's really going on? All right, so, oh, that's not what I wanted. See, he doesn't even have an option to, like, greet. So I thought that was weird. All right, we can greet that customer. All right, let's do one more sale, if we can. And then we will close up the shop. Oh. She is just running around. So as soon as I said that, I was like, let's have one more sale. All right, let's finish out this sale. And then we will close up shop. I don't know what she is doing. And if there's any time you can tell your customers to leave. I don't know what. Are they scared because he's a werewolf? I don't know what they're scared of, honestly, at all. All right, so we're gonna go over to the cash register and go ahead and close the store. So once we close the store, everyone will start heading out. If there are any last people that want a sale, then they will show up above their head. That's if they do. All right, so we made 2,436 simoleons. We haven't replaced anything. All right, so we did have one sale left. So we're going to go ahead and get her sale in. And then we'll be able to finish up everything else. So now that it's closed, I go ahead and start restocking items. So I just click on the signs that show that they were sold. And just click to restock, and it'll tell you how much they restocked. And then it'll also pop up our outgoing costs. So we'll know how much did we actually make today per what we need to replace. And she's over here finishing out this sale. Wait, that was terrible timing. I don't know what she just bought, but she was scared at the same time. So that was funny. I don't know what she just bought, but it freaked her out. The store's closed. Take what you need and go. Oh, I think they're scared of the doll. Well, it's for sale if somebody wants it. What did she buy? I don't know what she bought, but she's not leaving. I don't know what it was. She didn't take it, whatever she bought. I don't know what she bought. I don't know at all. All right, so once the store is closed, you can go around and let me see. I think you can. I thought you can click on things to clean. So in a nutshell, like when you have employees, you can have them clean, and so that's what she's doing. She's naturally just cleaning the store on her own, which is so nice of her. Usually you could click on a thing. Okay, she's making mac and cheese. Let's just make her finish. Do it. Oh, let's replace this one. Restock of that item. And you could actually mark up the prices from here as well. You can see your last finances. You can see, you can manage your employees from here. So if you don't want to go to the cash register, you can do it right from this box on the bottom right-hand side. We're not going to sell it, but we're going to go ahead and, I told her to finish cooking, but All right, those are all for sale. So that in a nutshell is how you can get your retail store to work. And then when you're all done, you can send your Sims home and they can come back to the retail store later. Or if you wanted your Sims to live here, just close the shop and have them go upstairs or downstairs, have a little room for them, and they can live on their lot if you wanted to. I don't know if you can, I think you can kick them out of their house and then have them just live on their lot. So, I mean, or you can get the mod that is a live-in business. But if you can't have that, this is how you can have them run a business, because once they physically come here, they could stay here all day if you wanted to. I mean, in this case, they do have a cauldron, so they can make food, and they have a bathroom, and there's a couch, there's music, they have some entertainment, and they can go out into the world and check that out. So, like I said, if you want to get this build, it is in the gallery. All my information is down below. Be sure you check out the live streams I do over on Twitch and TikTok. They are super fun and relaxed, and we have a lot of simmers that get together. Be sure to check out any of the shell challenges that I do as well. And let me know what you think about Get to Work. Is it a DLC that you enjoy? What's your favorite part of the DLC? And what is your favorite DLC to play with in The Sims? So have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are. And this is Luna, Galaxy out.